Northern Kentucky real estate prices have continued to increase year over year yet again in the month of July. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I'm going to go over the numbers and I'm actually going to show you some real life examples of homes that have been selling at this median sales price, so make sure to stick around to the end. Hey guys, I'm Cameron with the Barron's team, your Northern Kentucky real estate agents. And if you have any questions about the Northern Kentucky real estate market, or you're thinking about making a move, selling, buying, building, investing, reach out to us today. I'll make sure to put our contact information right here. We're always happy to help answer any questions any way we can. With that said, let's jump into the video. All right, so starting things off, I wanted to start with list price because on the consumer side, that's what you're mostly looking at. So I wanted to explain this a little bit and unpack this. The list price is important because you can see maybe where the market's heading, but what's most important is the sold price, which we'll get into that next. But let's start out looking at this graph with list prices. So the green line we have, which is active median list price, the gray line, which is new median list price, and the purple line, which is sold median list price, which by the way, I go off of median versus average because the median is more of an accurate number. It's the middle, whereas the average sales price, you have some $1 million home sell that can throw it off, make it up a little bit higher, or you have lower ones with some dilapidated properties that need some work. It can throw it off a little bit. So I like to go off the median. To me, it gives a more accurate picture. So looking at the median, the active, that's always going to be your higher one because those are the homes that are sitting on the market. So think about it. If a home's overpriced or you have some new construction homes, which in Northern Kentucky, we have a lot of new construction homes, and that actually does drive this active list price up. So when you look at that, and then you look at the new median list price, which is that gray line, look how much closer that is to the sold median list price. So right now we do have a pretty close list to sales price ratio, which you'll see in the next slide here. So that's something to consider. If you're looking at homes and you're going to think about pricing your home, of course, you want to consult the real estate agent that can pull your sold data as well. But don't just pay attention to who has their home on the market. Have they had their home on the market a month? Is it a new construction home that's been on the market for a couple months? You want to think about that. If you see, okay, well, we were thinking about listing at $350,000, but the Smiths down the street listed their home at $400,000. Yeah, but has their home been on the market for 3 months? Maybe they overpriced. So it's good to not just pay attention to the list price, but what actually sold. So that's why the sold number to me is such an important number. And then also looking at the active, it's kind of like that may be the top of the range. Like, how long have they been active? Do we want to sit at this number? So this is overall information. You want to look at it as a whole and not just one piece. All right, next up here, we have July 2022 versus July 2023 data. I wanted to show you the year over year and compare apples to apples here. So let's take a look at this. I know it's a lot of information. I'm going to start at the first line item and just work our way down. So the absorption rate. The absorption rate is how quickly homes are being sold in the market, how quickly they're being absorbed. So think of it as how quickly homes are being sold right now versus how much inventory is on the market. If no new homes were to go on the market, and homes were to continue to sell at the rate in which they're selling, how long would it take before we run out of homes? Now, obviously not every home sells, but that's the premise of this. This is when people say it's a buyer's market, seller's market, neutral market. This is what the experts are looking at. So the absorption rate back in July last year was at 1.42 months, and right now we're actually at 1.46 months. So it's actually gone up a little bit, but again, that's a negligible amount. It's not really making a difference. Next line item, average list price. So again, we'll go over average list price, median list price. I'll go over them at the same time. I really don't like to go over average as much, but we'll touch on both since they're right by each other. So the average is right at about 529,000. The median is about 389. Keep in mind that average could be if there's a home that's been sitting on the market for our market, $3, $4, $5, $6 million is a lot. So if a home's been sitting on the market at that price point for a while, that's being factored in here at this average. That's why I like the median, which is again the middle number. So last year, looking at that average, the list price was $418,848 and the median was $335. So either way, whether you're looking at the average or the median year over year change for the list price is gone up 16.39%, and the average has gone up 26.46%. So year over year, list prices are still going up, regardless of what you're hearing on the media and what's happening in other parts of the country. Here in Northern Kentucky, prices are going up year over year. Um, Average sales price. So again, I like to pay attention to this. List price is maybe where things are headed. Sales price are what's actually happening. So let's look at those numbers. So average price, median price. So the average sales price last year in July of 2022 was right at about 305,000, and the median price was right at about 263,000. Now, average price is about 326,000. The median price is about 285,000. So the median sales price has gone up 8.47%. The average price has gone up 7.02%. So again, that's an increase, guys. That's not a decrease. So yes, it's not the 15-20% crazy numbers that we were hearing year over year, but this is still, it's slowly coming down is what we're seeing to what a healthy appreciation would be, which is about 3% for our Northern Kentucky market. So we're not quite there yet, but it'll be interesting to see as we continue looking at these year over year by the months and see if we're slowly getting back down to that about 3%. And then average days on market, median days on market. So again, this is a big discrepancy here with an average and a median. Median hasn't changed at all year over year. The median cumulative days on market, which means how long the home's total been on market, is at 4 days, and for the month of July. And then obviously this can change month to month. And then for the average, we're at 30, and then 20 last year. So the average has gone up, but the median stayed the same. Now, could that be because the market's slowing down, or is it because the market maybe is different at different price points? So if you think about with higher interest rates, the higher price points aren't moving as quickly as they were. So that's what could cause that when we look at the list price here and that's continued to go up. Is it because those higher price points or those new construction homes even are sitting longer than they were? And I think that is a big factor when you look at it. Homes maybe that are under that median sales price, they're still moving pretty quickly. But homes that are over that median sales price, and the further and further you get over that median sales price, days on market seem to be getting longer. You seem to see more price reduction. So it's something to keep in mind and something to pay attention to, that homes, just because at one price point you may be able to, maybe seeing days on market higher, at another price point you may see days on market still lower and things still competitive. So it's good to consult with your real estate agent at what price point you're shopping. What's that market like? Don't set markets there can be different real estate markets within one market. Like I was explaining, the price points can have their own separate days on market, separate things that we're seeing, such as, maybe you got a little room for negotiations when, you hear, well, my friend bought a $500,000 house and they were able to get closing costs paid for and a home sale contingency, but you're shopping at 275. That's two totally different markets here in Northern Kentucky for the most part. Let's jump into next. We're actually going to look at homes that are selling around that median sales price.
Okay, so let's take a look at some homes that have actually been selling at this $285,000 median sales price. So what I'm looking at here is in the MLS. I'm looking at residential real estate, homes that have sold in the month of July. I'm trying to stick with most recent data. If we look back too far, then that's not really accurate, because what you could get for $285,000 at the beginning of the year may not be what you can get for $285,000 now. So let's take a look. It looks like we have 65 results. And also, I said $285,000, but I'm not just putting in $285,000. I'm going to give us a little bit of a range so we have an idea. So I went from 260 all the way up to 310 and everything in between. So it'll give us kind of a range around that. So let's go with the price. And maybe let's start with the more affordable side of 260, and we'll go up to 310. So I'm going to quickly bounce around and just kind of look at some of these properties to give you an idea. So starting off, we have this 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom ranch in Villa Hills. It was listed at $250,000 and actually sold for $260,000 first day. So keep in mind, like I said, around that median price, and the lower you get under it, the more competition you can have, because those are more affordable in the area under the median price point. Let's check out another one. Here is a quad level home that was listed at 264.9, sold at 262 in 14 days. That's a 4-bedroom, 2 full bathroom, 1 half bath, 2-car garage, quad level home. Let's check out something else here. There we go, at 268,000. This one definitely went over list price. Again, under that median sales price. There's a lot more competition. It was listed at 249.9, sold at $268,000 in 3 days. It is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2 car garage, bi-level. Let's see here. What do we have? Try not to look at just bi-levels. Here's a condo. So here's a condo that was for sale. Again, condos and single family homes is going to be a different story. You have more buyers for single family homes than condos. But this single family home, or sorry, this condo is a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, listed at 274.9, sold at 270. The Shire at Arcadia. It is first floor, no step living. So that was the Hayward floor plan. That's a 2 bedroom, 2 full bathroom, 1 car garage with a study. Let's go up a little bit higher in price point here. Let's look at, here we go. Here's a 275 in Ellesmere. This is a 3 bedroom, 3 full bathroom, was listed at 250 and sold at 275 in 1 day. It looks like it had a lot of renovations done to it, reading the marketing remarks, and the basement lower level area was finished as well. Let's go to another one at 275 here on Calvary and Independence. This one again listed at 269.9, sold over list price at 275, 3 bedroom, 2 full bathroom, 1.5 bathroom, 2 car garage. Let's go up to another price point here. Let's get to so look, notice we're starting to get a little bit higher in price points, and now we're at 2-story homes. So some people don't mind, they don't care if it's a ranch or a bi-level, but some people, if you have more people in your home, you need a larger home, and that's where you may want to opt towards a 2-story home. So the higher you can get with your budget, the more options you have with styles of homes. So this 2-story home in Erlanger sold. It's a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath. It was listed at 270 and sold at 280 in 3 days. And all 4 of the bedrooms were on the second floor. I was just trying to see what the layout was of the home, and that's a 2-story home. Let's see. Here's one that's sold. This is another 2-story home on Hanover Court in Independence. It was listed at 284.9, sold for 285. So pretty much list price. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story home. Let's go up a little bit more. Here we go, getting in the 300s. So here's one in Erlanger that was a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, listed at 309.9, sold at 300, 2-story home. Here's one on Cherry Blossom Drive in Independence. Was listed at 309, sold for 300, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. Another one in Independence, listed at 299.9, sold at 304, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2 car garage. So that's again the difference of why this one probably sold for a little more. When over list price, it's a 4 bedroom, not a 3 bedroom. Then we've got one here in Covington that was a 4 bedroom, 1.5 bath, was listed at 290, sold at 308. Open house canceled. So this one sold quick in 2 days, turnkey home. So this one might have been, I don't know for sure, it was never in this property, but could have been renovated. It looks like it has off-street parking. That's obviously going to be desirable in that area. And then here we go at 310. We have one that was listed at 319.9, sold at 310 in 2 days, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, Independence. And then this one in Fort Thomas, which was a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, sold in 1 day. That was listed at 340 and sold at 310. So they may have just been motivated to get this bad boy sold it in 1 day. And then here's some new construction condos, townhomes as well. You have some different options. So that gives you an idea of what kind of homes are selling around $285,000, which is the current median sales price in the Northern Kentucky market. Hopefully that was helpful.
So I hope you found this video helpful. If so, make sure to smash that thumbs up button, hit subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And as always, if you're thinking about making a move in or around the Northern Kentucky area, let the Barron's team help you today, and we look forward to talking to you soon.